What's going on, spreads? I want to talk to you this morning about working for builders, and this has come about because a young spread has filled out my email form and he's unhappy because he's working for builders currently 5 days of the week, or sometimes 6 days of the week, and the builder is paying this guy $190 a day, and he's only young, so he's only been going like 8 months. So you could argue, well, everyone's got to start somewhere, and at least he's got a consistent flow of work, and it's, you know, it's probably money that reflects his experience and skill set, maybe. Debatable, maybe. But anyway, he's unhappy because this builder is basically dictating to him when he can leave site and what time he needs to arrive on site, and he's subcontracting, guys. He's not employed by this builder, he's self-employed, this lad. So he's earning shy of, you know, $1,000 a week. He's unhappy because he feels like the builder is acting as though he's his boss, but he's self-employed. And I get this a fair bit, and I also see a lot of plasterers on TikTok as well, where they're complaining about builders, saying, oh, you know, if I finish at 1 or 2 p.m, I've worked that intensively that is a day's work. So why are you telling me I need to be on site until 4:30 with all the other trades, when the other trades have had breaks, the other trades have, you know, downtime, and they're working at a slower pace compared to me? I'm working extremely intensively. I don't stop. I hardly stop to have a drink, let alone sit down for 40 minutes, you know, having sandwiches. So the argument is, I am doing a day's work, whether I finish at, you know, 1:30, 2 o'clock, or whether I finish at 5 p.m. I'm choosing to work at this speed. So I could easily drag out a day's work and stay till 4:30 or 5 if you want me to. But like I say, I'd prefer to work intensively, crush the job out and go. And this was kind of the debate anyway. And the same thing this young lad was saying to me is the builder is, not only is he paying me not the best of wages, but now he's also dictating to me when I should arrive and what time I can leave, and he'll want me working right up until 4:30. And I basically told him, and you might find this controversial, guys, but this is my view on this, okay? If you went self-employed and you are subbing to a builder all year round, then you don't own a business, you own a job. Because if someone is telling you when you can finish work, what time they expect you to arrive, and feel like they've got like ownership over you, and not only that, dictating the pay to you, then you don't own a business. Someone else is dictating to you how your working life is going to map out and what your earnings will be. So for me, if I was looking to earn $1,000 a week, and I've been there, by the way, and this kid ain't even earning that, but let's just call it $1,000 a week. If I were looking to earn $1,000 a week, I would rather do 3 days at like 330 quid, or whatever it is, £333 something, or even better, I would rather do 2 days specialising at 500 quid a day if I needed $1,000 a week, okay? And then the rest of it is a bonus. But let's say that your break even is $1,000 a week, that's what you need to eat and pay bills, keep the lights on, $1,000 a week. Then why would you go and slave away for builders, be mistreated and be, you know, taken the piss out of? Why not just build a domestic plastering business, build your own name up where you live, and earn significantly more, work less hours? Why does that not make sense? And I understand that people don't know how to market themselves, and they might not be great in, you know, speaking with customers and converting new leads and stuff like that. I get that, guys. I get that. They don't know how to find the work in their local area, and I understand that, and that's why the tribe has been put together to help those spreads that are looking to make the transition from subcontracting all the time, which can also involve you working out of your local area, looking to make the transition from subcontracting all the time to building your own domestic business, your own domestic plastering business. This is what's going to help you to increase those earnings, work less hours. If it makes sense to you and you want more information, reach out to me or hit the link below and you can find out a little bit more about the tribe. All right, have a cracking Wednesday, and I'll speak to you tomorrow on the live session with John Lockyer.